Welcome back to the channel. Today I finally got this video out, 100 days of Fjordur. It's been a long time coming. I don't know how long ago the last 100 days of hardcore ARK was. Now, on this 100 day video, there's not much of a change apart from that it is on a multiplayer server. A PvE. I've never played a PvE before. It's the Hive community, probably one of the most popular PvE servers on ARK. And I will be playing by the hardcore rules. So if I die, I have to make a new character and the video ends and I'll lose everything. Now the goal for this 100 day series is to get to the end boss and obviously make it past 100 days. Now I really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit that like button because these videos do take a long time to make. Cijbeard has been making his extinction video for I don't know how long. So that should give you an idea. I will be joined by Con. For the veterans on my channel you will know who that is and a few others along the way. So I hope you enjoy and let's get into the video. So I started off as any ARK YouTuber would. Make a kit, level up a bit just to get my character going. And then I stole someone's kill of a Rex, nicked some prime so I could tame stuff in the future. It was getting cold though, and to survive I needed to make a fire. Obviously I can't die in this series or else the video's over. If you didn't know, if you want to get like a decent amount of levels, I reckon you make loads of cooking pots, because that is usually the best to get levels. Helps me usually when I'm trying to get level up quickly on PvP servers. Obviously if you're watching this you probably think I'm a proper noob, but I've played a lot of ARK. It's just this map's quite new to me, so you have to bear with me. After talking to myself for about 20 minutes, I finally found a dillo to get some hide. Surely it's dead in a minute. There we are. After I killed it, I then went over to Asgard and made an RG trap because RGs are all over Asgard and I needed a flyer as soon as possible. So I placed the wooden gates down, a 3-gate RG trap, just the basics really. Eventually it finally went down. I mean, it took its time. But then I realised I had no prime meat, so I had to go and get some. And while I got the prime, I also wanted to get some keratin and chitin for the saddle. Because on this server, I think the taming rate's not even that high, it's like 3 or 4x, so it's going to take me a while. I then went over to the volcanic biome to look for resources such as chitin so I could make the saddle. And when I'd done that, it had finally tamed. It was then time to get Con a PT so we could get around the map easier. And if you're wondering why the levels are so high, the max level on this server was level 300. When the PT finally went down, I then killed a Carno so I could grab its prime, take it off him and give him to the PT to tame much faster than usual. It put up a good fight, my RG was quite low and I was quite surprised that my RG was so weak. I needed better tames as soon as possible, but some guy was trading in chat and Con did some begging and he went over to try and grab it, as we were pretty poor at this point. But while my thing was taming, I almost died and ended the video already. Now this Cijbeard thought he could end my series, but on PT protected me while I was AFK, and I managed to whistle it into the water because that's the safest place at the moment for me. Now because of my beach map I could die at any point because this map is actually quite hard to play. But anyway, Connor did some more begging and eventually he got these 2 bats for us. It's just a better
600 melee damage.
This guy. And it actually turns out people on PvE are much nicer than PvP. And after that it was time to try and get some wyvern eggs. I'm gonna fly around the whole thing, get them all attracted to me, lead them out, and you get the eggs. Okay?
What's down there?
I thought it was a good idea to go and grab some eggs quickly so I could raise them as soon as possible. So while Connor led the wyverns away, I quickly grabbed all the eggs that were in the cavern. And when I finally got the eggs, I went and found a base spot, placed a foundation. Bro, what is wrong with you? But then my Desmosis decided that it just didn't want to live today. It just wanted to drown itself and just wasn't having it. After 2 hours of struggling, the Desmosis finally left the water and I could get back on with my progress. But now finally I could get on with grinding out resources and actually making a base. Rocks. It was then time for a metal run so we could progress as quick as possible. Now at this point I had to use a bat, obviously because our RG wasn't the highest level and the bat actually had more weight at this point. Bro, I nicked some ammo already. What level did I get?
Okay.
200. Nice.
That's good.
Giga. Hello. How you doing? Can I pick him? Imagine I can pick him, just drop him in lava.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
So while Connor was singing away, I managed to steal a magma sword egg and try and raise it later on. But Connor would be getting some more tools and stuff, and place the smithies down, so I managed to make myself some flak and some metal tools to get me started. And for the first dragon to be born, Connor imprinted it and it was actually a pretty decent level. Then I raised mine, picked that up and claimed it as my own. I then found an Alpha Raptor in Asgard and I thought I could gain levels and get some good loot from killing it. And I finally died, but it actually had nothing on it for some reason. What a waste of time that was. But then I found beaver dams in Asgard. If you didn't know, they do spawn a lot of them there in the river. So I grabbed them quickly. Now it was time to place the fabricator that I'd been grinding for with all the resources that I gathered.
Mating.
And Connor decided it was time to breed the bats, but they don't lay eggs, they actually become pregnant, so we had to wait for it to be born. Now Connor be doing a lot of progress on the base, spamming out foundations, and here's some shots of our base currently. I later found some bee in the drops, so decided to give it to Connor to enjoy. Then the Mammosaur finally hatched out of his egg with the torches. I claimed it and I took it as my own. Then once again the stupid Desmosis got stuck in the ocean once again. Obviously I have no audio here because Connor's playing TikToks down the microphone that are going to get copyrighted. I needed polymer, so I went and killed some poor penguins, harvested them with a club to get the organic polymer. After I'd finally got the polymer, I went and imprinted it on our new baby Desmosis and the baby wyverns. I then found a dead Rex in the middle of Balmy, so I quickly nicked its stuff and ran off. It had a good helmet on it, so I thought might as well put it on and look snazzy. And I found someone's oil pump and decided to rob him a bit. I needed oil, so yeah. I don't know if that's allowed on the server, but I needed oil at this point. And I finally made the Indie Forge. When the Indie was finally made, I decided to make some scissors with the obsidian I gathered and actually get a haircut. And I didn't have many unlocks for some reason, so I decided to go for the romantic cut on both my beard and my hair. Then I found a dodo, so I decided to knock it out with my fists, and for some reason it took forever to knock out, as you can see. After this, I put some berries in it so it could tame. Now it took a decent while, And while I was AFK, Connor decided to try and play a prank on me or something and put me on top of a tree, completely forgetting if I die, the video ends.
Bruh.
But he forgot I had parachute, so I just quickly jumped down and parachuted, but then I went AFK again, and he put me back up here again. This time I didn't have any parachutes, and I had to rely on him to pick me up. But, again, Connor's playing massive tunes down the microphone, so I couldn't play the audio. But, at this point he almost killed me. Connor! Oh my... But I survived the fall and decided to turn the new Desmosis into a metal run Desmosis, just level all into it. It's the size of that is so cute. That is so cool as well. That is sick. The size of my fucking finger. I needed to go on a metal run to raise more babies and also to level up, so I went and killed some stuff on my new wyvern that had grown up. And almost killing myself in the process. After this, I thought it'd be a good idea to get some firewire and eggs, but there weren't any good levels.
I'm putting chains on.
Get out of here. Please ignore my friends in the background.
You don't realise that it's 5 minutes into sleep.
Wait, what?
Ball sacks. I need to get the bus in like 2 minutes. Fucking hell.
Oh my days. Ow, 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 ow. I gave up on finding eggs and went on a quick mesa run instead.
What?
Hold the button, you can turn invisible. I also figured out you could turn invisible on the Desmosis,
Yeah, on the
which I
back.
didn't know.
Yeah, but you can have night vision as well.
After finally finishing the metal run, I took it back to base and realised that the magma sword hadn't raised. We then hatched a new baby Desmosis and fed it with some pran I gathered before. I thought a good name, an elaborate name, would be Bat. After this, I went over to Jotunheim and got some silica pearls. Never been here before, but it was pretty cold. And I was actually dying from the cold, so I had to get back into base before I died. We needed better fur to go over there the next time. Whoa. Get me on in right now. Flipping heck. I can't die. Oh, there's a wyvern there. I need to be really flipping careful. Oh my days. Then found one of my first PvE bases that were quite large. And his turrets kind of saved me. And again, I went on another metal run. But I won't bore you with that. I made a new chemistry bench. This took me a while to make, and now we could make narcotics quickly. I also made a generator to get it to work, and we built our dodo army so they can breed and become bigger. And you'll see our dodo army comes in handy later. Where'd you get them from?
The wyverns.
I've got one on me as well.
Up in chat,
Very
selling
good.
wyvern eggs.
After this, I needed to feed my tames, so I went on a new meat run. I also found like a decent level parasaur, so I decided to knock it out because it could tell me when the enemies were nearby and keep my base protected.
Oh man.
When the parasaur finally decided to go down and stop resisting of becoming my tribe member, I then put berries in it to tame it, and later on it finally tamed. Hey, it's tamed. The parasaur is tamed. Perry the parasaur. Sounds about right, doesn't it? After this, I went on a good berry run so I could feed all the dodos and make a lot more narcotics to then add to my tribe.
Wander.
As you can see, I got a decent amount of narco berries, so I could put it into the new chemistry bench that I made to make a lot of narcotics. Look at this building over here. After this, I then went and stole some more oil for some randomer and took it back to base so we could then make more stuff. But I did find a decent level Rex on the way, so I decided to try and knock it out because we needed these for the boss at the end. Come on then, I'll have you meet. There's no way he's going to get up here, is there?
Bruh.
What the heck?
What?
Somehow a Rex like climbed up a waterfall. Yeah, somehow the Rex managed to climb up the side of a cliff like he's a mountain goat, but then I tried to knock him out while he was more on flat land.
What's a Giga?
Please go down. Please don't say that Microsoft's going to attack T-Rex.
I put down for ages.
Oh, and
What's
hit
the
it when it
tonight?
went down. Damn it, it's fine though. Ow! Ow!
You are
Microsoft's killing me.
Indian.
After avoiding certain death, I then went on my wyvern to try and kill the Magosaur, but it wasn't really going as planned.
Ask him.
I've got 4 exceptional. I hope they eat exceptional. If not, it's prime meat for the T-Rex already.
They're all coming round next.
Rex. Right, I'm getting low. This is hurting me. Ow. Oh my days. Eventually I gave up with the Magosaur and left it and found an Alpha Carno. Now I thought the Alpha Carno would give me a lot of levels and some decent loot, so I decided to try and stick it into the lava while attacking it, and while Connor sung, so I could get some decent stuff. Now the corner obviously just took forever to die, so I tried to like get it under a ledge in the lava so it died much quicker. And eventually it did die, but it had basically absolutely nothing on it again. I went back to my female Rex, put some exceptional kibble into it, and waited for it to tame. That hurt, man. Flipping heck. After going on some adventures through the island, I then found my Rex tamed in the spikes that I placed to protect it. When trying to teleport out though, the Magosaur came back for more. Now Connor is playing TikToks down the microphone once again, so I can't play the audio. But he had been working on something into the base. What is this? As you can hear, the audio had to cut there because he was playing more music, but he'd been doing a lot of work with the base. He'd been trying to build around the tree, and here's some shots of what he'd been doing without me.
Miss, I made the
Oh, you got some
staircase.
signs. Oi. Connor has right. Okay.
Oh,
Look
look
at
at
this one. Right. Right. That is getting deleted. No one
No,
sees
don't-
that.
Yeah, do a different text then. Setting up. Done a bit of design.
Ooh,
Got a fireplace.
Oh, and a cryo thing.
Cryo fridge.
This is nice. Ooh,
Generator here.
Yeah.
I
But
moved.
they can only have the engrams to unlock like guns and that, so they make.
It's
so they
proper
unlock the
Minecraft
guns.
vibes, isn't it?
Yeah, but it'd be sick if it's on ARK.
No, that would be sick. Yes. Definitely.
So Connor did some more begging in chat, because we were pretty poor at this point, and he went and got some more tames off someone while I was killing Alpha Raptor, hopefully looking for some better stuff.
Odd. Just. Oh.
Once again, I got absolutely nothing, but I found a decent level Bionic Rex. I tried to knock it out.
Oh no, it's a natural one, never
Oh, he's
mind.
eating me. Right, I'm timing this Bionic Rex.
Fucking sick.
Now, I've skipped a lot of clips here because I've realised it took flipping forever to knock out this Bionic Rex. I'm down next to an Alpha Raptor. You
can pick it up, can't you?
Alpha Raptor. Whoa! Ow! Come on then, I'll have you. Ow. Ah, easy kill, easy kill. Do we get anything good? Decent actually, to be fair. Take those tranks as well. Look at all this. This time I actually got some flack from the Alpha Raptor and placed some spikes around the Rex because I was afraid of stuff trying to eat it.
I can't do. I want to tame the sheep.
Oh yeah, we actually need
Really
that
bad.
for hawks. For the
Look
new
at it.
hawks.
It looks
Where is it?
mint.
Need to breed sheep for the new
Look
hawk.
how good it looks.
Where is it? Oh, you got it?
I'm carrying it.
Can you do you shank them out? Oh, it's not a
Yeah.
sheep, it's a flipping megalosaurus. Well, we can save it anyway. Right, I'll knock it out for
It
you.
looks mint.
Fine. Keep it still. Oh, it's down already. That was easy.
Give a crayon.
Yeah. Right, the Rex is here. I'm going to start knocking it out. Is this the one? After knocking out the Megalosaurus, there's a Rex right below, and it was a decent level and the opposite gender of the Rex we already had. So, we tried to knock it out.
It's slow, lad. He's running.
Oh, sorry about that one. Can you see that?
Not bad. Hey,
Hey, he's down. Let's go.
got 2,500.
Why is an arrow going through my stomach? Oh, it's not. It's going through my leg. You've just missed my... Once again, I placed spikes around the Rex, making sure it didn't die while it was being tamed.
Whee! That RG looks sick, man.
To be fair, this guy looks pretty cool.
Might as well have a look.
I found another Alpha Corner, and I skipped all the boring bits to when I actually finally killed it.
Oh,
That took a long time. And it gave me a few interesting things. Good name.
Really had to think about that, didn't I?
Yep. Can you hear me? So basically, Connor be doing some illegal stuff on the server.
When I just clicked LT, yeah? Yeah, I can hear you. I clicked LT, and I randomly picked him up, so I just took him out, and I went, it's my job.
Basically, you're not really allowed to pick people up, but he kind of went into bed drop, so he kind of took the guy away, and the guy wasn't happy about it in chat.
There's another guy there.
Who? Jake, by the way. Wait, why have you got him in your claws? Drop him back down. I'll stop Connor from getting in trouble. I apologise to the guy, gave him a bit of loot from the
Are
drop,
you joking?
and dipped.
You didn't give it him, did you? What the hell, bro? I had a feeling that was going to happen. I'm just glad that you got it.
Both Rexes finally tamed, so I cried them up and took them back to base. We then had a T-Rex line going so we could breed them for the boss in the future. So I dropped it.
Oh, what?
The Megalosaurus.
Whoa, no need
Oh, is this
for
the new
that.
Desmosis you traded for? That's
Got it
sick.
for free, lad.
Oh, look at that.
Lower
Why is it
levels,
like
but I'll
why
get
is
it
it
for
like
free.
a British bulldog? Hey, Bert.
Oh, shit.
Con then thought that he had the minerals to defeat me in a picking battle, so I showed him why I didn't. Easy!
Pussy!
What was that? What was that, mate? Right, now I have a gift for you. Come over here.
I don't know where's my thing gone.
Quickly just cut out all the other times he picked me. And I decided to give Connor something the Alpha Corner will give me. So when I killed an Alpha Rex, I'm going to start a Dodo farm. We're going to sell Dodo eggs.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Come on. What are you offering? 2 gigas sound reasonable, mate.
It is, isn't it?
No.
Some guy actually wanted to buy the Dodos.
Oh, is he here? Hello, mate.
And he arrived in his tech suit and got these 3 Dodos that I just
I
had.
say, give us your Tim as well.
I gave him a wyvern egg because I was very thankful of the trade, and we had about 267 of them, and he gave us a Megalosaurus in return. Hey, easy.
Top seller, that lad.
This one is a top seller. We need to tame it instantly.
He just went up to it and I just rushed.
Just picked it, ran off with it.
Yeah. Fucking high level Dodo though, look at
So
it.
basically, the guy
Fucking
found
filthy.
another Dodo that was better than ours, but Connor quickly picked it up before he managed to tame it and took it back to our base so we could have the line. And when I woke up in the morning, there was about 100 Dodos that had been raised by itself. I didn't realise, but the temperatures must have been like perfect for the Dodos to actually hatch, and they were just basically raising all night, so we had about 160 Dodos in the morning. Move. Claim. Okay, we need to... Is there about 16 Dodos here? What the heck? Alright, so the eggs must just hatch and they raise on their own. They don't even need any food to raise. Brilliant. Our Dodo army's growing. Oh no, wait. And yes, it was. And the Desmoses have grown up. Yeah, that's cool, Red. You've fully raised. Red Techie, we do not have you a friend just yet. Give me that egg. Incubator. Yeah, so I raised up the Rexes and I also made an egg incubator so we could start farming more baby dinosaurs or tames quicker than we was. I then spent the foreseeable future just sorting out the base. It took me forever, but eventually I did. Sorted out the Wyverns, the Rexes, the Magmasaur and Desmosis so we could actually live in a less crowded base. I needed some more meat to keep all the stuff like living and not starving, so I went and killed some more stuff with my Wyvern to get more meat and go on a meat run. As you can see, I got a decent amount of prime and meat so we could tame in the future. After this, I went on another berry run to make even more narcotics so we could knock out even more stuff so we could build our army. After feeding the Dodos and all the animals, I went over to Balmere once again to find some dung beetles to tame so I could start farming. I found one and tried to tame it, and I did so.
Finally.
I didn't realise I wanted more, but then I forgot that
Level 30.
I don't even have that much poo on me, so I had to wait for my Desmoses to poo. I tried everything, I tried to feed it stems, it just weren't having a poo, so I kind of just waited around for about 20 minutes waiting for something to poo.
You poo now, seriously?
Then realised that I had kibble on me, so I could just tame them anyway. I tamed both dung beetles
Can be dung.
and named them.
Bang. I can pick you up. Perfect. Got
I
3.
cried one pick one up and picked one up with the Desmoses, brought them back to base so they could help me farm in the future.
Ow. Ow. Protect my dung beetles. At all costs. I used to make that fertilizer. Die. Thank you very much for the hide.
And then filled them up with all the feces I collected so they can make it into fertilizer in the future. I also then got some crystal I can't actually remember why I got the crystal, but it doesn't matter. I got the crystal. And a friend of Connor's had joined the tribe called Kian. Now Kian played with us a decent amount after this, so we now had 3 tribe members. And I also found a Griffin spawn. So I made a trap, placed it down, and got the Griffin in the trap so I could knock it out.
Get in there. Nice one.
You passive fader
Easy, got it.
level.
So you did that with aberration or something. It was actually played.
Yeah.
It's down! Yes! Oh my days, fine. Oh,
Yeah.
it's got 100. After almost killing the Griffin, I went and got some prime so I could feed it and keep it taming.
I got no prime. You mental.
After this, I found a Rex eating a Bronto, and I decided to steal its kill and nick the prime meat from the Bronto.
There we are, 72 prime. Let's go. Uh-oh.
I found Ovis as well, and if you didn't know that Ovis will really come in handy when trying to tame the new Forger Hawks, and also just having mutton in general, because it makes stuff tame so much faster than usual.
Can't really do that. Whoa, some dead guy here and there's bear stuff on him.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff on this random guy that died. I don't know how he died, but I decided to nab a few krails and a few of his belongings because I kind of needed it.
Take it.
While I played spikes, Connor came over with some vegetable cakes so we could tame the Ovis. And that's what he did.
Oh, easy tame.
Oh.
Hold on, eat my spikes.
Right,
No, it
can
hit
you
my
spawn
griff.
Vanilland South.
The Dimorphodon thought it could have a go at my Griffin, so I tried to kill it before it got to it.
Just get you. Ruin it's affected.
No, plus find a white a Giga.
Swinging this back space.
The Griffin finally tamed after a long wait, so I cried it up and took it back to base. Now them two have been taming a lot of Ovis, so we could probably breed them in the future. They currently had one on them. I couldn't breed them when I was at base, but I did nick the feces and the Dodo's feces, so I could stick it in the dung beetle to make more fertilizer. And then found more crab fridges in drops for some reason and placed them down. And then I did what most tribe members do, did the imprints, and also made a fridge so I could stick all the eggs and stuff and all like the berries and stuff in there so they didn't spoil in the future. They'd finally finished their Ovis strip and got about 9 for some reason, then decided to breed them up and made them pregnant so we could make some baby Ovises, so we had basically an unlimited line of mutton.
Oh, it's a baby. Baby Ovis. All
Why is
that.
it so small?
Oh my days. Sheep.
Bah.
That could be the next one. The beetle's escaping. Someone grab the beetle. He's trying to escape. Come back here. And the other one is as well. Get back in there. Baby's a pop. Uh-oh.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
there's about
days.
4.
They are so cool. Right, I'm
They're triplets, man.
give me that fucking. I'm
can't
grabbing
see a
one of them.
thing.
I grabbed one of them.
Called Bar.
I reckon a good sheep's name is Mutton.
We're going down
Shank.
here.
Yes, they spell lamb shank.
The dung beetles are dead.
No, they're not.
Killed them.
Where are the dung beetles?
I'm making a door. They've got.
Where have they gone?
They're behind here. I'm gonna. There's 3 of them. It's like a little pen. I'm gonna make a
Where?
doorway.
They're not
Come
behind
down.
here.
No, they are.
Oh, you put me in a prison cell. Alright, yeah, they can. Nice.
So while Connor had imprisoned our dung beetles because we were getting annoying, I printed more of the wyverns and started out a greenhouse so I could start farming crops.
Bloody tranking out,
No
will you?
tranks, lad. What level is it?
Trank.
I have 60 tranks, is that enough?
After creating a bit of the greenhouse, Connor found a Ravager. He didn't know what it was, but they must spawn on Fjordur as well. I don't have the footage of me knocking it out, but there it is trapped in a glass box. And then I carried on with the build.
Did you
Throughout building all of that, the Ravager finally tamed. I didn't realise it took that long, even on Mutton. But now it was time to try and find a Giga. Now literally we couldn't find a single one on Fjordur, and on this cluster was another map. Centre, and we found one finally.
I won't put
what?
you to osmosis. What the?
Can you not trap Gigas?
It just jumps over them.
How, right, I don't know how it's got out of that.
I swear it's behemoth gates.
After resorting to just sitting on the back of the Griffin and knocking it out because for some reason the trap didn't work, we then started to actually knock it out. I know what you're thinking, this isn't Fjordur, but wait and see later on. Why are they that big? You know, oh, there we are.
Yes.
Hit it. Nice one.
Right,
I only used
another.
like 19 shocking darts. 20.
I used about 50 trunks.
Someone keep the narcotics in it.
Yeah, I've done it. Oh,
There we go.
there. And now it was just time to wait for the Giga to tame. And you know what, it takes flipping forever.
16, bro.
I'm on the same level as you already, Connor.
Hey. Right, I'm gonna cry him up. As you know, you can cry him up.
You
Oh,
do
it's only level 90.
What? Gender?
Female. No, it's 190 female.
Oh yeah, take
Where?
Literally, as soon as
My
you hit the small
quads.
valve. Not that way. Who's leading it there?
Connor.
Connor.
I'm moving it, calm down, man.
Try and hit it on this bar.
Ah, oh my word, I think so low. No, UT. No, this is not you. No.
Oh.
Hello there.
Ah!
These bats are doing me.
Now this Giga I thought was glitched because we were literally knocking it out for so long, but eventually it went down and we tamed it. For some reason I don't have the footage of me taming it, but I do have this.
First one.
Oh, I've got something on me apparently.
Yeah, I do apparently.
Oh yeah, and sorry about Connor flipping chowing down on the microphone.
Magic mushrooms.
I still have something on me, but it doesn't tell me what it is. I don't know what it is. Like. Don't tell me you can't transfer a Giga.
Right. What's you gonna transfer it, yeah?
Don't tell me you can't transfer.
I genuinely
Of course you can cry
don't know
on
what it is.
Van, is it letting you?
I'm checking now in a sec. Have you got stuff on you, Connor? Have you tried, Connor?
I've got.
Serve your
It's not
attempts to allow transferring items. Drop your items and try again.
Bruh.
What? You can't transfer any items.
We could just chuck the Giga out and thingy it. Let me try that, see if it works.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah, but say you don't like to transfer anything
Yeah.
in. You like to transfer stuff out, there's nothing back in.
I uploaded the Giga in. The Giga's been uploaded to my upload.
So we've lost a Giga and our best osmosis. Oh, we have. 2 Gigas.
Griffin as well. Yeah, so basically, I have a bit of a small brain and didn't check the Discord if you could actually transfer stuff. So we lost everything we brought over there. We lost all that time and both Gigas we couldn't transfer over. So that was a complete waste of time. And I went back to breeding and claiming Ovis.
With the other blue ones. Because they're both female, aren't they? So we can breed team.
And as well as this, the Rexes were finally able to breed again. So that's what I did, so we could build our Rex army ready for the boss fights in the
I've
future.
got 2 Rex eggs now.
When we stop playing this, we should just say anyone look for a war. Afterwards, I then left base looking for just stuff, just exploring, looking for cemented paste. Is that beaver dam? I've never seen that before. That's cool. Let me get it. Whoa, that's sick.
A giant beaver dam.
Giant beaver den. Den? What do you mean den? Oh my days! What? I've never seen this before. I can go in the den and access it. It's not even that much paste. That's dead. Well, yeah, good on it. Ah! Oh my word, there's like 90 of them. And they're all like, oh my. Get me on my flipping ting, and we're out of here. So have a look at these, Connor. Are they red? Hey, look at that, that's well cool. They're not the cutest looking things, are they? It was then time for the boring part of ARK, actually grinding. I teleported, that better broke my flipping desmosis with me. No. Oh, my Daisy didn't come with me, I don't think. Ah. So after grinding, I had to go back and adventure around Balmir once again to find my desmosis that had all the loot on it. And eventually, I did find him. He was just randomly following me for some reason. Then I went over to the middle of the map where the Griffin spawned and decided to try and tame a few. I had a lost one on the centre. Now they're fairly easy to tame, you just trap them as like we would with an RG. And that's exactly what I did, and I hope you enjoy Connor singing in the background.
She's gonna break my heart. Love me and leave me alone. She's gonna change some scars. Been a couple of months since I feel like I'm home.
Right, I've trapped one at least. What level are you? 200. After a lot of tranking, I finally knocked that one out. Obviously, I won't bore you with that. And I found another reusable trap, so I tried to tame another Griffin in this as well. Now this is in like 2 times speed. This Griffin was being ridiculous, just wouldn't get in the trap. But eventually it did finally get into the trap. We like it?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
But I believe it.
And at this point, me and Connor started trying to knock out this Griffin. But I thought, might as well just have one person doing it, so I tried to tame another Griffin as well to make it free. Con, is there anything you need a little more of?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck's sake.
It's down, it's down. Yep, so mine tamed. Eventually, it didn't die, probably because it was a decent level. And then I thought it was a good time to drop Connor off and get some Deanonicus eggs. But because once again he's playing some random tune down the mic, can't play much of the audio. I can pick these up. What? Ow. At this point, Connor was bored and decided to put me in someone's base and trap me there, forgetting that we are on Fjordur and you can just teleport out the base, so it's kind of pointless of him. But the Griffin finally tamed and it came out at a really good level. Obviously the server's a little boosted. Not too much just on the level side, the taming takes a long time. But after this, I planted the crops, got the fertilizer, so I could start actually farming to make stuff like kibble. Also, I had to go, but Connor wanted to build something big. He didn't want to really say what it was, so I decided to go on a stone run just before I left for him. Now, for some reason, time-lapse failed miserably, and I only got a time-lapse of the top of the base. But here's Connor making the rest of the base. Obviously, the bottom base looked pretty cool, and there wasn't much to do now until it was finished. There is a little bit more content of Connor making more on the base, but for some reason didn't have that. And here's me failing at making a lift. I have no idea how they work. But after this, a friend called Ben joined, and he'd never played PvE before. You might know him from PvP, but he's never played this. There's two. That one. This one's not fully finished yet. The big
What? Which one is it?
Yeah, this one is. Yeah, we've got an army. We traded them. We're trading people with dodos. People keep trading for our dodo line.
For 1k Jura sandwich. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh,
Connor!
I see how it is. Oh, oh, west, that's right side. No, that's the northeast. Oh, it is. I'll let you.
Oh my days, Ben. Oh my days. Our new Ben has joined the tribes today. Never played the game
Pick
before.
that, pick him.
It's a Griffin.
Have him on. Oh no, wait, I actually go back. I actually go in his face.
No!
Let me run in when he's like, no,
Go
let me
into
run in
this
when he
cave.
opens his door. I don't run in. Please, we're opening. Oh.
Where are you going, Ben?
In the cave, maybe?
Oh, I forgot you like well stopped. Right, Yorkshire.
I've got 9 Yorkshire. What else am I saying? I'm bloody level 5 or something.
Now, Ben had never played Fjordur either, and he did want to check out this cave called Labyrinth Cave, so that's exactly what we did. Cave.
1x XP.
It's been blocked off.
How's that?
No, it's got ladders.
Wait. Can you like punch me? I don't bloody ask get up there. So slow.
There's ladders to it. For you, mate.
Can you like go up?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bugged.
You do right, Vander. Leave me here, yeah.
You can
Oh,
go up the
you
ladders,
actually
mate.
left me as well.
You can go up the
Vander,
ladders.
get down here now. I'm bleeding level 1.
You can't. I can't
You
even make
can't
it
go.
through. I can't even get
I
up.
don't understand. What do you mean?
Wyvern's too big.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Oh well. I'm
Will
coming.
you just let me down here?
I'm coming.
I'm actually stuck here.
Wait.
Oh no, I can do it, Vander. Move the bloody one. Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy.
You okay there, Ben?
Oh, why is he in the tribe? Kick him, please, come.
Please.
He. Oh my gosh, he almost killed me. Oh, yeah, Vander.
Oh my days.
Please.
Don't worry.
Help me,
Don't
help
worry.
me.
I'm strong.
Help me.
I
Help me.
Oh my days. I missed.
Help, Vander.
I missed. Just use the shield. Use the shield.
Vander, me too. That sound. Oh my god. No, I'll just give me some.
I'm afraid it's not capable.
Give me
Don't
the
want to come out
Griffin.
today. It's quite tired.
Actually, just give me the Griffin now.
What is that?
Give me a. I can't.
There you are.
Oh, wait, why? I can't see that.
What, you're not going to pick me up? I'll snipe you off the back of it.
Hey, Valanda, go.
Just ran through lava, you melon.
Okay.
Valanda,
Ah,
go
there's
snapshot.
desmosis on me.
No one's actually built in there, what?
No, it's
How sad are
PV.
you? Yeah?
I'm dying.
Never mind.
Help me. I'm dying.
I'm gonna put an eye on, so see that.
No, you're not. taming a dead. Oh shoot! I'm actually in trouble. Kill it.
Okay.
Wait, I can't. Oh, I'm actually in trouble.
Unlucky then. No, we need help on a
I
PvE.
need assistance currently. Says you.
Look at this.
Don't spray me with fire! And after all of that, Ben's internet decided to give up, and I had to look after him until he got back onto the server. And I think that's what I did.
I have that time, man. Preview mode.
Preview mode.
Preview, that's the one. Right.
What happens if I just... Ooh.
I'm gonna become a PvE, man. I don't know. I'm having a great time right now. But where's Sammy anyway?
There's a gold drop here. Oh, Ben, you're dying.
I swear I'm
joke.
getting
No joke.
He plays in a better from dead.
Don't worry, I've saved you. Because I'm like the best here.
Funny guy.
Firing lights in the sunshine.
No,
Oh, I'm feeling trash.
Ready for the afterglow.
Oh, you're actually dying. No joke. Oh my days. There's bats eating you. You're dead. You died.
Oh my god, get a bit
Level
down, man.
500 and...
After that, I'm pretty sure Ben gave up PvE for the day, and I went grinding, got some more silica pearls and resources like that so we could progress. And while I was doing this, my two tribe mates were messing around with some random Donny on the server.
Can we pick up the moss traps?
I have one as well then.
These aren't my tribe mates. I have no association with these. I'm not going to prison.
Just picked up two, they're online as well.
Oh my days. Anyways, after we finished with that, Connor actually traded for some decent level gigas to help us progress. And obviously Con hadn't played the game in a long while before this, as you can tell from this clip.
I broke your plant.
Do you mean you broke my plant? How'd you break my plant?
I thought pickaxing it would harvest it.
You idiot! You killed my plant, Zed!
Well, the best cave on
You
all of ARK
rabid,
apparently is the big lunar cave.
Oh, I did.
No,
You
go
can't
on,
even
mate.
see
It probably
on
is.
screen.
It is massive.
Anyways, after telling Connor how the game actually works, I found more baby Orvis being born, so we bred them up so we had more mutton in the future to tame whatever we wanted. As well as this, as usual, we bred up the Rexes again to keep building that army ready for the bosses when it comes to it. Now, I checked what I needed, and it turns out you need to do all the basic bosses, which is going to be long. Then I went and tamed some Velonosaurs in the volcano biome, as I thought they'd come in handy later.
Oh.
I missed. Oh my days. Oh. Ow. Stop hitting me.
The
Oh,
Matthew.
Stop cheating. Griffin, no! Oh my days, why are you on... I literally put you on passive. Stupid thing. He's down. Easy peasy. Oh, you better be a decent level, mate. When my shots finally registered and it went down, I did the usual thing, put some spikes around it and wait for it to tame. While I did that, I also knocked out another Velonosaur so I could have a breeding pair for the future. After doing the following, I brought them both back to base and bred them for the babies so I could breed them up and get an even better one. But after this, I wondered where the baby gigas had gone. Like, they disappeared, I couldn't find them, and guess what? They'd starved to death. Both of them.
Well, really?
They did, I'm looking
Not
try.
yet.
I'm looking try.
Oh my god.
God, it,
Well, I'm finding my
gigas,
mate.
gigas just won't
I'm
just
finding
grow up
my
on the cell.
I'm gonna find my mate.
That's your fault, Belinda.
How's it my fault?
That's
I didn't even know
your
we had
fault,
gigas.
Wanda. You should have told me.
Told you what? You need to feed the baby gigas.
Yeah.
Anyways, after that issue, we did find a lower level giga in the volcano biome, so we decided to try and tame it. What, Vanahel? Get in that trap.
That map is
Wait,
awful.
sorry?
What?
It just walked through our... Right. Well, that's not fair, is it?
Absolute onion.
Move,
It's not
Connor.
really the game, is it?
Move!
Oh, hello, Daddy.
You just run it in.
I've run it in now. It's traps. Is it? Oh no, we're lagging.
Wait.
No, why'd you press
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
stone gate, Connor?
Oh, the metal one, you absolute onion god, yeah.
Metal! I mean, it's
Yeah.
Anyways, after all of that, we finally trapped it, so here's me just knocking it out. And as usual, they take flipping forever.
On the catch.
Trying to run, I think.
Hey!
Oh.
Yeah, man, that was easy, that.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, where is
The
it?
reasoning.
Oh, you come over here, Connor. Sit here,
Where's here?
behind. Stop working.
Been launched earlier, it's not funny.
You got like 100 miles an hour. Right, it's this one, I think. This one. Oi! Oh my days!
Woo!
Finally, we tamed it up and made it back to base, where I raised a few more Desmoses and uncrowded the Giga, and it looked pretty decent, the colour-wise as well, even though it was a pretty low level. And I thought it was time that we finally tamed an Anki and stopped using pickaxes, and that's exactly what I did. Now, quite a large tribe on the server put in chat they were trading, and it was only 2k hide per dino. So, what did we do? We got loads of hide, brought it over, and went to trade for a load of dinos. I'll show you all the dinos in a sec, but what I did realise is that we had too many tames out, so I had to sacrifice a few Orvis.
What?
We could now finally uncrate all the dinos we eventually traded for.
Don't put these in order, mate. Just shuffle them about.
As you can see, we've got about 4 fairies, 4 Phylacleos, a few Snarls, a few Allosaurus, and probably some other stuff that I didn't realise about. Oh, what is this? You've been crafting
Castle,
this
bro.
while I've been gone?
Yeah, it took me all day.
Flipping heck.
I had to place about 400 foundations.
As you can see, while I've been slacking again, Connor had made an actual breeding pen and breeding platform for the base, so we could progress. Is that going to be our breeding station?
Yeah.
Flipping
I
heck.
did different floors as well.
Days. Knowing that we had too many dinos, I thought it was a good idea to make a load of cryos. And for the cryos I needed polymer, and as you can see this is absolutely overpowered in this little trench. I literally got 5k from 3 bushes. Now once again, Connor was playing TikToks down the audio, so I couldn't play much of this clip. I got triplets! Yes, we did actually get triplets on the Gigas, and they were good Gigas as well, because Connor traded for some other ones that we could breed and get the eggs for. Now Connor thought it was a smart idea to challenge me to a PvP fight.
Wow. Okay then.
Now after showing Connor to my shotgun and getting bored because we were so late into the 100 days, we finally decided to try and do the boss fight because someone invited us along. This tribe was quite a big tribe, you might remember them from us trading for them, and it was getting quite late now, so we had to do the boss fights to finish it within 100 days. Now, what I did realise that I'm not even level 100, which I do need to be. So I had to go all the way back and try and get to level 100 before it turned to day 100. But surprisingly, I thought it wasn't that hard. But clearly I was wrong. I thought it was a good idea to go into the wyvern trench and try and kill some wyverns for level, as they were pretty decent, but this is really risky. After panicking, I realised I had to get out of here because I was on half HP already. No! Obviously, I thought it was a bit harsh to end the video there. I failed at doing 100 days of hardcore, I know. But I did promise these guys that I would do the boss fights with them. So just before I made a new character and ended the video, I decided to do all 3 boss fights. Don't worry, I do make a new character afterwards. Now this will be the dragon, the broodmother, and the Gigantopithecus, so I hope it's not been such a wait for such a sad ending. Now just to go down in glory, made a new tribe name, a proper tribe name for the boss fight. And here we go.
Hello.
Right, music.
I literally can't hear it. It's on volume 2, man. I can't hear it.
Uh-oh, UT. Why are you leading? No, I'm not leading the charge. Oh! Come on then, I'll have
What?
you. No, he just jumped it like flipping. Where is the rest of our flipping boss? Guys, hello? Are you gonna help us over here?
Mom's not helping.
9.
Just you.
It's just me and another guy. Right, they're coming, they're finally coming. There's one guy just taking all the shots. Oh, he's gonna struggle. Oh. Down about a quarter. Hey! Did it. Don't even know what incomes I got. After this, it was then on to the brood mother. We're in the boss fight. The brood's literally... Oh my word, I'm like 4 HP. No! Come on! It's not... Ah! Right, killed it. Flipping out. Texture unlocked. Now finally, probably the hardest of all, it is the dragon. So here we go. I'm on fire. Ferry's got a flag ready to get out there. Yes, I had defeated all 3 bosses, but only just, to be fair. Now, because it had gone past 100 days at this point. I couldn't get the resources together to defeat Fenrir, and plus I needed to make a new character anyway because I had failed the hardcore challenge. Now don't be sad that this series is ending, because obviously I do make a new character, the base stays there, and I think I might be making a new series on this community again, so stay tuned for that. Obviously if you want to see more hardcore content, hit the like button and subscribe, and leave suggestions in the comments. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.